Okay, let's go, guys, and
Let's
yes, we are
start with Jmpulz.
going. Jmpulz is there. Already getting spawn frag, no passion. Getting frozen, kind of a retaliation frag by Jmpulz there. He gets frozen. Great accuracy already by Mutant here. He is even in the website known for that. The Team SORLAG still get the first point. Right, I'm on no passion and looking for like the cheesiest of angle there, but backfrager indeed backfragged him. And then froze him right where he was, and then they score the second point already.
Yeah, historically Team MYNX struggles a bit on this map, even though they are one of the, if not the best team in our league.
Yeah, I mean it's already only the start of the map. They
Team
are.
SORLAG is very good on this map, so hence this is their pick.
I think what you can do, even if you're losing the first few rounds inside, what is this, the second minute, you can at least like learn a bit how the opposing team is moving, how they're shooting, where they're shooting from most of the time, what area they're controlling.
Let's swap.
Even yeah, there we go. Yeah, first and second one has been scored already. Yeah, it only took a bit of time to gather themselves and kind of learn of Team SORLAG's strategies at first. Coeurl, it's frozen. Ooh, and Blue scores a tying score, 3-3. Jmpulz on the staircase. His teammate is gonna freeze coeurl there. Trying to thaw a teammate. Backfrager is thawed out. Mutant is frozen. Oh my goodness! Jmpulz thaws another teammate. Whole of red team is now not frozen. Jmpulz goes down. No passion gets a teammate. Oh, this is left and right, but Jmpulz does go down, and yeah, that's another point for Team MYNX. They made a very small comeback out of that.
Yeah, this map is, as we can see by the score line and the time, it's super fast. Let's switch. Yeah. I'm on Jmpulz.
Oh, yeah, Jmpulz, okay. There we go. He's against two players, Mutant there. He has a teammate to help him though there. This gets frozen, and that was a very fast round. They basically just... Team MYNX basically speared right through Team SORLAG's defense there. coeurl trying to look for Masoya, who just thawed out two teammates there. Oh, there's whoever that was Strange Brew. Masoya's also frozen there. Backfrager is trying to look for both coeurl and key to frag there, but yeah, that's another point for Team MYNX. They had the whole enemy team frozen and controlled very well. So yeah, coeurl here to thaw over there. He's just trying to get an angle, but he can't, and another enemy is finding an angle to frag him, and that is a point for Team SORLAG. It is a very even map so far, yeah. Ooh. 2v2, Strange Brew and his teammate. Ooh, Jmpulz there. All of his team is now frozen. It's just a 1v1 situation. I think he realizes that. He's just trying to find a position from where to thaw two of his teammates. There we go. Key does not get one of his teammates out of there, and SORLAGs are gonna tie that. No passion. That was a fast round.
This is the map that has the most spawn frags out of all of the maps we have in our map pool.
Yeah, this is... The beginning of the round was like I don't know, Team SORLAG got a nice head start, but then Team MYNX just caught up with that, and after that it's just been left and right. Mutant here, trying to confront Strange Brew right point blank even, and the rest of his team gets the enemies down, and that is scoreline for 6-9 for Team MYNX's. 2v2 now. No Passion is hitting these rails like hell. Finally misses one. Strange Brew was trying to find wherever Strange Brew went. Lost two of his teammates. Freezes key. coeurl is the last MYNX player. Gets fragged eventually, and that is the 7th score for Team SORLAG. Key goes down. Strange Brew, it's a 2v3. It's gonna be very risky to. Ooh, I was just gonna say it's gonna be very risky to go head on into throwing into your teammates. coeurl was camping that position very well. It's just backfrager as the only team, SORLAG teammate there. And he goes down. coeurl. Ooh. Had no idea where the enemy fired from, I think. Or rather, just only noticed after the hit that... oh my god, that was an enemy there, basically. Yeah, there we go. And that was another fast round. Team MYNX are in the double digits, but Team SORLAGs are slowly catching up. Oh my god, these frags are happening way too fast. There we go, Mutant, Frozen. No Passion, also Frozen key respawns twice. Masoya, ooh, it's frozen. It is like, even inside a single round, it is very left and right. Like, both teams are getting kind of a constant flow of frags, but at the same time, like a pretty constant flow in thaws as well. Ooh, damn it. Backfragger. Trying to get to one of his teammates, and he does. Impulse. Ooh, gets 2 even. But it's a 1v1 now. Ooh, and Mutant will win that. Barely heard where backfragger had his railgun in his hands last time. Masoya. Spotting Key and coeurl with his teammate there, but I think they both went down there. Impulse. And no Passion. Yeah, there we go. The last teammate on Team MYNX goes down, and yeah, Team SORLAG finally are on the double digits.
It's pretty surprising that Team MYNX is by a small amount but winning versus Team SORLAG, because I believe this map is the worst map for Team MYNX. And as I said, Team SORLAG is extremely good on this map, but
yeah, well, they are
this
barely
is the first
ahead.
map of the match, so maybe they all just
yeah,
warming up.
Yeah, that could be true. If they haven't had kind of a warm-up moment just before this, then that could be true. But even then, even if this is their even Team MYNX's first kind of game of the day, even without warm-up, then they're doing pretty good, keeping a small lead. The Mutant gets frozen eventually. We hit a few good rails there, even on respawning players. Masoya will go down, and that is another point for Team MYNX. Yeah, they are doing quite well, keeping a small lead with a few rounds.
Well, maybe Team MYNX practice, because I'm not sure if it is true, but they might have lost this map every time they played it, basically, Team MYNX. I know they lost it versus Team Bitterman. I'm pretty sure they lost versus Team Biker. They lost it against my team in practice match.
Well, we'll see how this turns out. It is a very even game, and Team SORLAG have just scored 2 more points. No Passion, yeah, goes down, and Team SORLAG are going to tie that. It's crazy how fast like even 3 rounds can go. Because Team SORLAGs were just like a minute ago, even less than that, 3 rounds behind of Team MYNX, and now they've just tied it. But yeah, there we go. Team MYNX get another point. They want to keep even the smallest of leads. They only need 6 more rounds. And they get another one that's 5 more. No Passion having a pretty good angle, and with his teammates covering the other angles on this room, it's quite nice. Backfrager goes down. No Passion thaws out. I think that was coeurl, but he eventually goes down again. He will respawn. No Passion goes down. Strange Brew and Backfrager are trying to push in, but they both go down. And Impulse, as the last teammate, will be fragged by Key. 16th score for Team MYNX.
Excellent. Impressive.
3v3. Oh my god, the rails by Impulse. Oh, No Passion goes down too, and Key. Wow. Yeah, Team SORLAG just scored a point, and I think they are just not having... Won't tolerate even like a large lead against Team MYNX. They want to close up the score line.
I'm on masoya.
Right. So yeah, oh, his teammate just... Oh, he's up there. What a surprise attack against coeurl, but he still goes down. I wonder if that was... I think that must have been on purpose. At first I looked at it because he was shaking his view a little bit. It's like, oh, where did I go? Oh, you can be up here, but I think he might have known that you can go up there.
It's all part of the plan, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
Right, Impulse and the whole of Team SORLAG fully thought out. Key and Mutant as the only MYNX players that aren't frozen. Team SORLAG is just trying to go on the offensive now. Masoya gets thrown out. Mutant goes down, but Key barely gets resurrected. And coeurl will also respawn. Impulse is missing all these crucial rails. I think he's putting his teammate in jeopardy. Oh, and himself now, but coeurl does go frozen eventually. 2v2 now suddenly. Ooh, 2v1 Key. They're trying to go after him. 1v1, and Impulse will score that for Team SORLAG. It's only a 3-score difference, but Team MYNX still need 2 rounds. Team SORLAG really need to, at this point, catch up the scoreline desperately. Because 2 rounds can go by really, really fast, inside half a minute even. And there we go. There's 1 score, Team MYNX are on the match point. Mutant gets masoya down on the staircase. His Impulse gets frozen. The rest of the SORLAG team are against Mutant. He misses 1 rail, but he basically aces that last round. Oh my god. Yeah, there's the accuracy of Mutant right there.
57.
Yeah, and once again, even it shows it right there on the scoreboard. He was most accurate and dealt the most damage. Insane. And the frag 78 versus Impulse 70. They've lost the map against everybody else.
I'm on Mutant.
But yeah, it was surprising to see them win. Yeah, I'm on Mutant.
And I'll be right back.
Alright. Backfrager. Ooh. And Mutant, both are gonna respawn there. Impulse and his teammate there. There's apparently a Brew having a good position. Mutant goes down, so does Key. They just wanted to push straight forward there. Backfrager, I think, should be... But he's not... They don't even care to throw him out. Impulse and Brew both went past Backfrager. It's like, hey, I'm over here. But no, they went straight for the players, enemy players, to score the first point of the map. I think masoya, we're seeing him with the gauntlet in hand on the UI. At least I am. And what I looked at the stats that Exotic sent me, he has the most gauntlet frags together with I believe it was Lunfaust. Yeah. Strange Brew and his teammate there. Oh, there we go. They score the second point. I was on Strange Brew for a while, but nothing basically happened. This is a large map, and in certain portions of the map, of course, there's not going to be much happening if, like, one or two teammates are on the opposing side of the map and the other two teammates are on the other one, where the actual action is happening. Mutant having a bit of a lag there. Interesting. But he wasn't calling a timeout at least, so hopefully that's just a one-time hiccup, and there wasn't a crucial moment, thankfully. The Impulse gets frozen by coeurl. Now it's against two enemies there. Backfrager gets coeurl frozen there, but it gets immediately thawed. Those are the teammate there. Brew and Backfrager versus coeurl and Key. Oh, I barely misses the rail on coeurl. And his teammate goes down. Oh, there goes coeurl. It's gonna be next to two teammates. Key surprising the hell out of him around the corner, but he misses the rail. And he manages to throw out a teammate, but so does Key actually. There's no passion there. Masoya throws out Brew. As well as Impulse and Backfrager. The whole of Team SORLAG are up. It's just coeurl against 3 players now, and he goes down. 3 rounds versus 1 round. Team SORLAG are leading with the 3. Mutant gets 1, Ooh gets 2. Backfrager just does eventually go down to Key. He's gonna throw out Mutant. But Masoya is here to save the day. Hopefully, no, at least save one person, and that's Backfrager. And the whole of Team MYNX again is thawed out. Guarding Backfrager's teammates, who's just desperately trying to find his way to pick off his enemies one by one. Oh, Mutant has finally called the timeout. I think that was due to the lag that we witnessed earlier. I think they're gonna probably explain that in the chat momentarily, or maybe it's for another reason. We don't really know. Could be for any reason, but since we saw a bit of a hiccup on Mutant's view, then it could be that. It's nice that we get the view of Key's player model there, just shuffling in place basically. Warping as usual, I see. Mutant says it's FPS issue. He's gonna restart his client. Hopefully he is gonna shut down every program that actually is taking out FPS at this point, but yeah. I like the way that like Impulse said, like warping as usual, I see, just like Dr. Robotnik from the Sonic cartoons. Alright, he's connected back. Alright, we are resuming. Backfrager is still the only player who gets one enemy down, gets a teammate Tora, that's Impulse. But basically the position of Team MYNX hasn't really changed. Key goes down, Impulse trying to find an angle for a rail, but then, yeah, he's gonna get Backfrager back. Ooh, but they both go down immediately, and Team MYNX will come back. Team MYNX score a point.
Are you on passion?
Yeah.
I saw there was a timeout.
Yeah, that was due to Mutant. He was having FPS issues, but they're hopefully fixed. He needed to reconnect. Ooh, 2 rails from Mutant and 3. He once again just aces that round. Ooh. But it goes down in the next round to Impulse.
So yeah, on this map you want to fight for the bridge position where the Impulse is right now.
Oh, great angle. I heard an extra player spawn down there. That was key. coeurl trying to push in. Impulse is trying to throw out a team. Oh my god, he barely saw coeurl peek there, but coeurl couldn't even fire yet. Gave Impulse a chance to fire back. Mutant now the only MYNX player remaining. He could still make this work given his accuracy. At least history with accuracy with this rail. Just look at that rail. 2 enemies. Misses 2 more rails though. Oh, and eventually does go down.
And quickly back to the
Still
position.
worth the effort. Yeah. Mutant goes down. coeurl is trying to retaliate here. Oh, Impulse gets 2 with a 1 rail. That's key and coeurl went down, and then no passion finished off. Ooh.
Let's switch. No passion.
Alright.
Masoya.
Yep, masoya against Key here, and 2 other SORLAG teammates who to back him up, that is. And that is yeah, another point for Team SORLAG. 7-3. And yeah, it certainly is a much more passive round, or rather, like, probably a more defensive map. I said round, but I meant the map, yeah. Because it's so big, and there's like many open areas that you don't really want to be in this game mode. Of course, we did also have the timeout, so that might make it feel a little bit longer as well. But given the amount of rounds that we've scored in 7 minutes, it's certainly a lot slower paced, at least. Strange Brew is hiding against the entirety of Team MYNX.
Does he want to hide for 22 minutes?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wonder if he's actually wanting to wait for that long. Or if he's gonna somehow be able to bait Team MYNX players 1 by 1.
Someone on chat says that Impulse had triple kill. I don't think it was. It was 1 single kill and a double right after that.
Oh, he gets one gauntlet, but then he goes down. coeurl gets 2 and throws 1 teammate, and another score for Blue. Team MYNX have this bridge area control pretty well. Ooh, Strange Brew and Masoya are trying to make a push. They do a lot of mutual frags there, but still Team MYNX end up being the controlling party on the bridge.
Well, maybe what Strange Brew was actually doing was forcing the Team MYNX to lose the position, even though they have the position anyway.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like, they went looking for him, but then they quickly were able to be back on the bridge. Jmpulz and backfrager. There we go. Ooh. Backfrager is at a very desperate position here against coeurl. Can he make a frag here? So if he does, then oh no, that was risky. Oh, that would have been devastating for Team MYNX if they lost that. But backfrager decides to do a very risky rail jump. Ooh. There we go. No passion. Still gets the bridge position back, and they score another point. Passion goes down Impulse. And the rest of Team SORLAG finally get the bridge control now. And the only player on Team MYNX is Key. They're gonna move around the enemy frozen corpses there. Key gets Impulse down, misses one more rail, and yeah, there we go. He's basically devastated by two enemies there. And Team SORLAG keep on controlling the area, but Key and coeurl are gonna contest that, and they get that back just like that. And Blue scores another point. Ooh, there goes Key. Impulse saw another MYNX play there. coeurl thought out Key there, but gets frozen himself. Key versus two SORLAG players. Once again, he's. There we go. Oh, he throws out one teammate, but yeah, gets frozen himself. Impulse. And the entirety of Team SORLAG have now been thawed. Mutant, as the only MYNX player, is gonna have to make a very careful move here. Okay, Masoya goes down. This angle that Impulse has, especially with the teammate mounting, or the enemy corpse, frozen corpse mounting him, is quite nice. But now Team SORLAG are moving a little bit away from the bridge position, but Mutant still goes down, but manages to thaw out Key. Impulse. Just gotta try to look for him, and yeah, he does. Yeah, there we go. Key goes down, and that's another point for Team SORLAG. Only two rounds away from Team MYNX. Yeah, here they are. Backfrager goes down.
I'm on no passion.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Masoya, the only SORLAG player there. Yeah, just very desperately trying to take the bridge position back, but yeah, no dice. Against, what was it, 2 to 3 players there. But they still get it back in the next round. And coeurl, the only player remaining on Team MYNX. And yeah, Team SORLAG now have the bridge. coeurl gets 1. Oh, misses a shot on backfrager. Impulse. Ooh, does not manage to throw out a teammate. Strange Brew is gonna try to go to the rescue, but Mutant with his accuracy once again. Oh! Goes down to Masoya.
RNG.
RNG.
Mutant complaining is classic.
Yeah. I beg to differ with him that accuracy has very little to do with RNG, but yeah.
Yeah, he got outplayed. He got outplayed, but...
Well. Alright, the Team SORLAG keep on controlling the bridge area here, and Masoya is thawed out, and then Key and somebody else, I think that was coeurl, are frozen there. And SORLAG have now taken the lead finally, yeah. Yeah, they've got a grip on this bridge area, and they've held it tight so far very well. Ooh. Mutant is gonna infiltrate though.
RNG.
Blue scores. Accuracy. Perfect.
Very, very much RNG, yes.
Assist.
3v, ooh, 3v1 now. Yeah, Mutant
Accuracy.
just
Perfect.
finishes off the round basically. It's like this has gone on for too long, and we're gonna score a point here now.
As you can see, Team MYNX has a lot of more frags than Team SORLAG, but Team SORLAG has a lot of more tolls.
Perfect.
Yeah,
And it was very
That's basically
similar
just-
on the previous map, actually.
yeah, they've basically just plus minus zeroed all those, or most of those frags that Team MYNX have done basically, but they are. Team MYNX is in the lead now again.
Excellent. Impressive.
Impulse. It's coeurl down, but against, well, what is happening here? Rails are missing left and right, but Team MYNX eventually do score a point out of that. And now no passion on the bridge position with two teammates. Ooh, gets frozen by Strange Brew. And with backfrager, they're trying to take the bridge position there. Ooh, Key and Mutant will throw them, freeze them both. Impulse. Somewhere alone on the map, yeah, he's finally fragged. And there's just 2 more points for Team MYNX. Mutant just gonna throw out 2 teammates, misses the rail on backfragger, there we go. Goes down to Impulse. And yeah, Team SORLAG now have the bridge controlled again. They need another grip on that area pretty much, and just, oh boy, that was a nice finish on the round. Yeah, they can't afford to lose any more rounds, or any more even like control over the bridge area to Team MYNX, because that is very crucial for them to try to tie this up. And they're scoring another point, yet they're slowly approaching. I'm on masoya now against two enemies here.
Oof. Nice one.
Manages to, yeah, get both of them down, but the third one shoots him down. No passion, throws out Mutant. And coeurl.
Assist.
And the rest of Team MYNX now Key
Assist.
against 3 enemies. Ooh, Strange Brew goes down. No passion trying to get this angle. Brew gets thawed by Impulse. What even happened there? There's like a double frag by 2 players. I don't know. But
Someone from
coeurl is
behind
back.
helped out
Oh
and ran away.
yeah, I see. Yeah. Backfrager is somewhere, and yeah, probably just trying to. I don't know if it was trying to hide or anything like that, but in the meantime, Team MYNX finally have the control over the bridge now, and they need 1 more point to win this map. It's gonna be a 2-0 if they do that. It isn't looking too good for Team SORLAG. But Impulse here, ooh. They did actually manage to get a score there, okay.
Excellent.
I was just only looking at the bridge area, like, it was constantly controlled by MYNX the whole round there, but Team SORLAG still got them all fragged. Impulse, backfragger. Oh, Impulse is the only one, and that is it. Team MYNX score, another map score. Holy moly, yeah. I mean, it was pretty frag heavy for Team MYNX, but yeah, the amount of Key? Yeah, there we go, now he's
I'm on
ready. I
backfrager.
just looked at this. Yeah, me too. I just looked at the scoreboard like, who isn't ready? What the hell? That was Key, but there we go, we're starting. Lost World. I'm backfragger here. Team SORLAG are having a good start at the jump pad area.
And this is the area you want to cover all the time.
Yeah.
Basically, if you hold this area, you win the match.
You at least have pretty good chances for that, yeah. Oh, but Team MYNX, yeah, they quickly take control of that. Ooh, backfragger is gonna respawn. Masoya does go frozen though, so does Impulse. Strange Brew is gonna barely thaw him out there, and Mutant will miss that rail. And he will get frozen by Brew instead. No passion
Assist.
goes down, and now it's Key who was throwing a teammate there, but Team SORLAG barely scored one out of that. Brew is not having any throwouts for the enemy team, that is. Yeah, pretty fast 2 rounds. Now Team SORLAG are just on the very defensive position. Mutant goes down, trying to push into the jump pad area. Ooh.
I'm surprised he didn't know that he's behind this corner.
Yeah, but that I think backfrager ended up actually just gauntleting Key after that. So yeah, oh damn, goes down to Mutant. You know, basically the whole of Team SORLAG, which is steamrolled as the entire Team MYNX approached the
Blue scores.
jump pad area.
Perfect.
No passion and Key just controlling the key areas of the jump pad area. There we go. Very sneaky angles, but whoever was down there just barely missed it. That was Impulse. But he did a pretty cool
Excellent.
jump on the jump pad with probably a rail jump on the wall. That was nice. Throws out a second teammate there, and Masoya will respawn. It's just Mutant. Ooh. I was about to say, like, Team SORLAG needs to be aware that he's still Mutant, because yeah, he does have an immense accuracy with that rail. Backfrager throws out Masoya somewhere in Team MYNX, so just carefully trying to throw out everybody.
Blue scores.
And they score a point.
Impressive. 2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent. Assist.
Backfrager, there we go. Team SORLAG are keeping the control over the jump pad area, but surprisingly, like, these first 7 rounds, like, Team SORLAG has had most of the control over the jump pad area, but Team MYNX have still got most of the points. They have had the jump pad area a few times, but I think, but given the amount of time that Team SORLAG have controlled the jump pad area, I was like, you'd expect that they'd have like more rounds at this point. But yeah, there we go,
Mutant
another
is doing
round for Team
extremely
MYNX.
well.
Yeah.
25 and 8.
Oh yes, he is. Holy crap. He's got 15 more frags than coeurl. The second plays on Team MYNX, and freaking 14 more than the first plays on Team SORLAG. That's Impulse.
Assist.
No passion is going for Key first. He's looking for. Ooh.
Headshot.
He's looking out for any enemies, just like watching any corners, but he didn't have to. Yeah, now Team MYNX have the jump pad area control. Backfrager, oh, barely will dodge a rail, but no passion there. Or rather, no passion will just miss that, but yeah, that's still a point for Team MYNX. Backfrager had no backup from his teammate, the rest of his team. Oh, there we go. I think they just casually took back the control. I don't know. Team MYNX just like I think a couple of the players did get railed, but then the rest of them just like moved out of the jump pad area there.
No passion dropped down,
Assist.
which is bad because coming back with the jump pad is just a suicide.
Yeah, that's very true.
Let's switch. Strange Brew.
All right. And he gets coeurl down, and that's another point for Team SORLAG finally. I don't know if he meant to move around his teammate there, but yeah, there we go. He throws him out. coeurl, the only MYNX player now alive. He does get no passion out, or maybe no passion was in the lava instead. He still goes down, and coeurl is the only one I think he might be pinned down over there. There's only so many places where you can go from from that area there, especially if you're near the Mega. And Team SORLAG will score another point. It's just a single point difference now. They don't want to move away too far from the jump pad area there. But they'll score another one. It's now tied.
The game slowed it down a little bit.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
It's less chaotic now, so it might be a bit better for Team SORLAG.
Yeah.
Since Team MYNX is so much better at fragging. And if the game is quick, then Team SORLAG can't tow a lot, and they are much better at towing than Team MYNX.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Red scores Team SORLAG. Team SORLAG is keeping the scoreline tied, but Team MYNX are not having any of that. They want to be in the lead. Impulse, and now just no passion outside, completely out in the open. Now he finally finds some cover and some hiding spot. Oh, Impulse! I don't know what that rail jump was for. I think he may have just wanted a better sideline over the walls, but that was very risky. But Team SORLAG will still end up scoring a point out of that. coeurl goes down, masoya, backfrager also frozen. Oh, Brew versus No Passion, and No Passion will win that. Was controlling the jump area alone there for a moment, but yeah, now a new round has started. Ooh. Team SORLAG will eventually gain the control. At least Impulse will gain the control of that area still. Ooh. coeurl and Key both go down. Mutant isn't having any of that. Gets Impulse, gets masoya, gets Brew. Where's the last one? He thinks to himself. Of course, there's basically answered to himself right there as well. That was quite funny. 4v1, and there we go. Mutant does end up going down. It's a very even map. 10 to 10. Okay, oh. Mutant again as the last one, but he's got 3 opponents to deal with instead of 4 this time. Oh, there we go. It gets 1. Here's Brew, but he misses the rail. Hits the second one just barely. It was faster at firing him, and he aces that round.
Also, what's important is that the winner of this match goes straight to the final, while the loser goes to the lower brackets.
Yeah. I guess that would technically be considered kind of a bronze match of the tournament, I guess. Or, oh no, you mean the very, like, the whole of the finals, yeah.
The grand final, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, grand final, yeah. In that case, yeah, the loser would be technically going to kind of a bronze 3rd place match.
Yeah, to the losers final.
Yeah.
So basically, 2 of those teams are in top 3 already.
Hmm.
And also the winner of this match will go to the grand final without losing a single match. Not in the groups and not in the brackets.
Alright, Impulse. Yeah, throws out the last SORLAG team member there. And it's just Key versus Key and Mutant rather versus the whole of Team SORLAG. And they get a point. Team SORLAG, that is. Only 2 more points to tie up the score. Yeah, at this point, like, yeah, Team MYNX is, they still need 6 more rounds. So yeah, the going hasn't been that fast, at least not as fast as what it was in Iron Yard, for example. or probably even in Sino-Sure, because I think at 19 minutes we were like nearly done in the Sino-Sure. There we go, Impulse. Finishes the whole round with 2 last rails and yeah, ties up the scoreline. Mutant against Impulse and Masoya there. Will take control of the jump pad area. Because Mutant was the only MYNX player there, sadly. coeurl in the mega corner there will go down to Masoya.
Assist.
Just keep remaining, and there we go. He goes down, and Team SORLAG will take a lead. It's just a single point, but I think that'll give them some more confidence against Team MYNX now if they just keep control of this jump better. And as soon as I said that, Team MYNX have control it now, and they've tied up the scoreline. Backfrager doing a nice rail jump off the wall there after using the jump pad. Strange Brew will get Mutant down. Mutant, I'm surprised he isn't blaming RNG for that rail now for missing that. But yeah, Team SORLAG will score a point, still keeping a 1-point lead. It's gonna be a very, very close map. SORLAG will only need 4 more rounds, and then MYNX is only 5. And they tie up the scoreline again. Mutant, oh yeah, here's even 2 railguns. Almost gets 3 enemies there, but Backfrager will use that railgun cooldown to his advantage and get Mutant down. But now he's the only teammate there. Oh, what an unlucky spawn against Backfrager there. Ooh, there we go. Backfrager down there, and Team MYNX have now control of the jump pad, and they will score another point. 2 more for Team MYNX to win this map, and basically the whole best of 5. And they keep on controlling it. Team MYNX. Ooh, Key will go down. Masoya will get also coeurl. And Team SORLAG once again have the area controlled, and that's another point for them. 1 more to tie it up.
They have the position.
Yeah, they do. It's gonna be really close, like just a point off. Ooh, Masoya goes to the coeurl. They're gonna try to go for a push here. It's just Backfrager trying to surprise them from behind, but no. Team MYNX will score that point. That was a great push. But Team SORLAG will still get the position on the jump pad area. MYNX and coeurl, no, coeurl, no passion, and Mutants on Team MYNX versus 3 other players in the Team SORLAG. Ooh. Mutant with the other teammate, and Backfrager alone again. And that's it.
Jeez.
Wow, what a match. Like, the whole matchup was very, very tough, but especially this map was hectic as hell, and at the same time not even too fast, but like it doesn't really have to